All right. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Willie, and we are back for year of the Great Value Games Company. So we're starting 1977, and we finished last year uh, very well. We accomplished everything we wanted to accomplish. I wanted to finish with a profit, but I also wanted to research QA, graphics, sound, which it's paid for already, came out of last year's money, and it's going to finish here in just a second. We also got support and marketing, researched and built, all of this stuff. Researched, built. We have 4 games on the market. Goblin Magic, our first one. It's about at the end of its life. The Paladin, we put that out, and then we eventually Goblin Magic made us enough. We were able to start our spin-offs. So Goblin Maker and Grand Theft Carriage are spin-offs from Paladin, which we will rename the IP sooner or later. But that'll be our main IP, and we'll just leave Goblin Magic alone, and we can sell it off. But that's where we are for now. So uh, let's just quick look at the charts here. Not bad, not bad, not bad. About ready to start getting really higher end games coming out. And we're still at the B level, which I want to talk about that in a second. All-time charts, Paladin, so that's good. Uh, okay, so weekly charts, we just that. Okay, highest revenue games, of course. For whatever reason, the computer games always make a ton more. Or yeah, it's all good. Huh, here we go. So, I forgot what I was saying now. Charts, time, da, da, da. Oh, right. So, yeah, that's about to change because we'll get our sound studio built. We've got marketing going. 47 weeks. It probably wouldn't hurt to do a market research before too long. In fact, we'll just tell it to do it now. And we'll put, not in a real hurry. Let's go ahead and, there. Let that finish. Build. Trying to remember, now this is where it gets weird. The 9x works, but I think I end up having to make 10. I think I end up making 11 because of the way the sound. So I think I end up making these 11x5. I have an opening in 5. We're going to start off smaller. Problem is, takes. I don't want to overspend. Or I think I get 4. Yeah, okay. Good enough for now. Yeah, the sound room is just always, it's weird. I mean, you can't put stuff on the walls. So, I mean, you got to have carpets. Crap, I've got awards. So let's get these out here. And we'll get the hallways sorted out a little bit in a second. but let's get our sound guys. All right, just a quick check here. Let's just look through a. There's a sound guy in here. Okay. That opens up a seat for a game tester. These should be okay. These are all graphics, all sound. Okay. Let's got to put heat. I am such a bastard. Let's go ahead and put another one in. We're gonna need one eventually as we grow this. Because I mean, right now, honestly, I could just pull this down and have, just a longer room, have four more in there, and that would be eight. I mean, shit. Have I never thought of that soon? What's wrong with me? Either way, we're not gonna go terribly deep in that right now because well, let's have a look. Sound folk. Do we after we cut off all the high pay and still three of them? Okay. Searcher. Okay, so sound. Sure. So that means we are going to have to make that room bigger. Game tester. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. Uh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then there. Carpets, please. And then let's see. Guys, let's see. Uh, er, I mean, honestly, big enough for probably get that, but now you're just water. And we'll give you a trash can. Yeah. And how about plant? Like sunflowers, that's hidden. There. actually. There. All right, now. Okay, so here's what we're going to take these chairs down all and there. And hope we get a couple more each year because, man, that makes hallways so much easier and you don't dump a bunch of money into art. And then eventually you'll have so many of them that, you know, and put those in your larger room. Like I said before, eventually I'll make the 5, so like it's a 4 by whatever, 4 by 8 right now. I'll make it 5 by 11. Right? And so we'll get uh, one more, we'll get 10 people in a room and there'll be a gap in the middle. Every room will have a coffee. It'll be all kinds of, it's just getting there, right? So in the meantime, what are we doing? Okay. We've got market research going. Sound studio is built. Uh, yeah. Let's go ahead and just make a quick contract game. And sandbag it with a bad topic, but one that I want to level up. And skill is a 10 4. Just give them whatever they ask for only and go down. Guys can bug fix. Have any commission work? All right, get on it. What do we need to work on? Nothing right now. Saving money. That's continue for just a second for those last bugs. Then hand it over. Work. Let's do that for now. That one's going to take quite a bit longer. Let's see where we are. Kind of want to make another skill game. Oh. And I forgot about it's in the corridor over here as I grew. Yeah, probably need to be here now. And let's give him a chair. All right. Okay, now. New game. Spin-off. Paladin. Skill game. All right. So what's available? Skill game. Goblin. Let me look at my. Got a thing over here. Skill games. Rollmaster. Knights and goblins. No, doesn't work. Knights don't work for skill. Huh. Interesting. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Here, we'll do this. Go steampunk magic. This will be Steam Mountain. Yeah, any dev kits yet? No. I don't remember which. I think it's Commander P. Just don't remember. Okay. Okay. Now that that is all going, let's have a quick look again at our money. Um, so negative 629,000. All right, so we need to be at above 7, whatever that is, 713.5, basically, at the end of the year. So we need to make sure that the games we put out sell. Right? Did a market research. So skill is going to stay in martial arts. Now is martial arts something in skills? Steam Mountain, let that go, of course, for several more. Skill. Of course not. Martial arts doesn't even work until RPG comes out. And I'm not going to be using that. So, ooh. Okay. either way, that just means that we want to have as great of a skill game as we can have right now. Our engine features, we'll go ahead and get those researched as soon as we can. I used to like to make an RPG like as soon as the genre dropped, but I've decided to start waiting because there's another engine feature that comes out uh, later in the year, and so I could have an engine with to it. I am going to go ahead and research training. Now I haven't researched subgenre. At some point, I learned that it's better to not have a subgenre most of the time because, right, in this case, right, skill being number one, why would I make a skill slash, whatever adventure game, right? Because it's not going to be a 100% game. It's going to be a 90% game, right? Now, if I were making a puzzle game, I might make a puzzle slash skill game if those two genres worked together, right? Because it would end up somewhere in the middle, and that would help. But it's just best to just pick that up when you have expendable income. Which I mean, if you're doing well, right, then you would have expendable income. Like, I mean, I do have the money for it, but if playing year by year, trying to keep each year in the positive, I've got to not just blow the 500 grand I've got. Because making games also costs money, right? Which also brings me back around to the point I was going to make. I don't know if I was going to make it in the last episode or in this one, but um, like I haven't researched B plus game size either. There's no point in making a B plus game when I don't even have more than five game features, right? But even so, a B plus only gets you 5 to 15, right? B gets you up to 10, so you may as well stay on B until you have more than 10 features that you want to game. Because once you bump up in game size, the cost of the game to make goes through the. And if you're not ready for that, I mean, that's your first big speed bump you really have to watch out for. Um, you know, is, oh yeah, I can make bigger games now. And yeah, you might sell more, but not very many more. But it's going to cost you several times more in cost, you know. So stay at the smaller size until you have to move up. That's my advice. Ground carpet. Okay, now where are we here? 5 weeks. Okay, let's. Oh yeah, let's actually let the month click over. Go. New search available secrets. Sweet. We'll learn that and then we'll put it into our game. We need hopefully some more office work. Running out of them though. All right, and we are going to get you guys on to And we're going to go ahead and now they're going to be like, oh my God, we don't have a lead designer. All good. I'm already at, but I don't want to waste any time, so I'm going to just dump the money and just go for. Oh, it's more costs, but you know what? It's only one training studio right now. I will be having a second one, but let's okay. Now we have a lead designer. Fine. And we will not be, or will not be yet. Can't afford that just yet. So you hear that. All right. All right. So subtracting 25 from 730. 730. All right. So basically stay above 750 if we can by the end of the year. Okay. I think we can do that because we're about to start selling games, man. Goblin Magic. It's going to hang around, even though it shouldn't. Why are these going this way? That's weird. Go the other way. Huh. Yeah. That's better. I'm used to the old ones being on top. I don't know when that changed either. Not that I'm complaining. Subgenre. Let's go ahead and pay for it in this year. E plus we don't even need it to get until I think August of 78, maybe. I am somewhat interested. Like I said, I am somewhat interested in, pardon me, making a arcade games shop. And you know, my complaint earlier was that the technicians have nothing to do other than make arcade cabinets or console stuff, which the console stuff, the research for that is ridiculous. The amount just to research, and then, you know, all the individual things after that that you like the amount of money you have to put into it. And I can never make consoles make me money. I can make them, I can sell them, but they never make me money, and that bugs me. But this being the sandbox mode, like I was telling you last episode, uh, I'm going to allow for everybody to train in other jobs. So maybe like license. That's something else I try to get sometimes is try to have $1 million in the first year. But by doing that, it slows me down in like my research and stuff. And you just don't have enough money for licenses right away anyway, most of the time. But we doing all right. How are we doing over here? Not bad at all. Almost done actually. Steam Mountain. I mean, I almost want to put money into it for advertising, but it'll be in the summer thing. I can't think of the word. The gaming convention. So it'll get a hype boost then. I also need to start seeing some super legendary developers. I think we start seeing the first ones pop up at the mid-year point in year two. Because the first one you're like, I don't know if I can afford to get them. But if you're doing well, if you had a profitable first year, you have all that stuff already researched, you have a lot less expenses in your second year because you've swallowed a lot of the big bills that you have to pay for. And now it's just make excellent games and try to just really have a great second year. And then I usually do have a really good second year profit wise. But then my third year, I don't because I get a lot of more. Usually my third year is when I get production research. It's like a $5 million chunk, and it's tough in the third year to make all of that money back. So usually my third year looks horrible, but my fourth year looks magic because by my fourth year I'm selling my own games. I'm gonna go ahead and research the workshop. Right after I research playing games, which is my company's primary genre. Jesus, it's been in development way too long. Get it out of here. I might be a little medicated. All right, get that. Game commission work, please. Do it all, make that money while everybody else is kind of screwing around for a minute. Got this sorted out. And let's push a demo on that right away. And bang out our commission for one first. Bank. Oh, the correct Goblin Magic is probably going to be coming down soon. I mean, it sold 5 copies. Mission no. Do you have any node? No. Okay. And the automation. I don't know if you finished one yet or not. It wasn't really. But we are going to make okay, the Paladin. I mean, it would be more comfortable to put in a role playing game because the Paladin is going to still potentially be on the charts. But I think by the time we're done, um, developing it out, need a good title on it. Terminator. Okay, let's just look and see. Broken World War 4 games. It's only 1 star though. I don't know if it's worth because I don't think I'm gonna make 4 games with a 1 star thing. Okay, Commander Pete did rise. They both look at that. Okay, we're getting our name out there. That's good. Able everything. Care. I mean, like right now, I'll put it on there. When I'm at that point where I've got 11 and 12 things, I could still make a B game because all of these with the red dots are appropriate, right? But for now, I'm going to add them on because they are going to add 1 gameplay point, gameplay 1 technology. I mean, it's a little thing. It's not that great of a cost, you know. Oh, something I did want to talk about that I never brought back up. Right, I was talking about the topics, right? Like nights, right? This meter right here tells you how many games with this topic are currently on the. So right now, knights and magic, right? Magic is a lot, right? So we could this topic, and the sequel contains, goblins, right? And then goblins get another point and max out. Although I do want to get points into elves, and since we're still kind of growing, right? Like I'm not going to have a game winner. I don't think this would right now if I had like if I put magic in there, people might not buy it because magic is everywhere, right? But so then instead of exterminator, it could be um, what would we call it? Uh, well, Elven Paladin. The Elven Circle. Huh? Knights. Elven Knights. How about that? Keep it simple. It's 1977. Elven Knights. Uh, yeah. So, but by checking that and seeing, there's too much magic, we changed it, put in elves, and like, oh well, maybe we need to change the name of the game. Yay! Look at us for being smart. All right. So get that going, and a good hype bonus. We're gonna pause the game, and so we don't lose time. Get everything going. All right. Okay, those guys are ready. They're going to be going. Um. Oh, we already finished. Did okay. Oh no, we didn't. We started, stopped it. That's right. No. Hey, how are we doing here? Oh, we are done. Look at that. Guess who is back in charge? Boy, me. Okay, now training. Okay, let's do this. Let's tell you what. Let's hide negative perks. And then kill all those guys that much. Don't want that. Okay, game designer, graphics guy. Yes, please. Now, we're paying everybody here. Yeah, actually, I just hired. Oh, well, either way, thick. Forgot. I can't put stuff on the in there. Give you right outside. So you don't have to walk so far. Okay, back to game designer. Probably cheaper. Definitely cheaper than that person. 500 bucks. Okay. Game test on friend. What's left? Programmers. Okay, we're good. Double check. 1580. It's not worth the problem. Okay, so get rid of. Well, everybody else is good. All right, so now let's get the graphics guy. Do we have any fast learners? Okay. Actually, let's check that. Do we have any fast learners? Okay. Well, then let's go ahead and graphics. This one. All right. And off we go. I know it's silly, but like I said, I like to play the game and fast forward when it's going, but then pause when I need to for the time I need to get everything right. Gets worse once I start making my own games because then like every week I have to like pause for a second and look at my stock. Do I need to make yada yada? Think I will go ahead and copy the room and keep an eye out for another researcher. Actually, no. What we will do is we're going to take this cat. Actually, how much am I paying you? Yeah, that's all right. We're going to go ahead and max out in marketing. And then in a bit, we'll get one of these guys maxed out in research. I don't know. We're going to start getting marketing also training. A Apple II. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. Okay. Not doing too bad. Almost halfway through the year. Oh crap! I almost forgot. And yeah, I charge. I do charge my customer support because you know what? Money. I don't. I haven't quite mastered the merchandising. I know that like if I have a strong IP, you know that sometimes the sales are there, sometimes they don't work. But I know that there's been bugs with that in the past, so we'll try that again maybe when we get a little more free money and we can afford to have office work aren't doing anything to make us money, right? Then put them in a room and try to make us money. Uh, so, all right. Now at this point, I'm not going to bother spending the money on that. I do want to look into a few things, topics. World Wars is one of those that I like to get. Because you can apply that to different time frames, Middle Ages or current day, versus or whatever. See, I already got time travel, parallel worlds, good. Supervillains and heroes is good later. Um, Bounty Hunter, those are all right, but those are better for action. That's an action game, which comes for a topic for action. Um, oh, you know what? Noble Houses. That's what. All right. All right. And let's see. Want either. And I really don't have the money yet to start like searching specifically for like graphics guys. So I got to just kind of wait, and see comes. I kind of want to just keep this one going until the next engine thing comes around. And I need to look at, let's see what 70. See engine feature in month 10. Month 10. Damn, I don't know. I can't keep this in development that long, but I could make another game. We're going to keep this one in development until through next week. And then we'll drop it after the summer sales slump ends. So we'll just keep it going for now. See how many negative kinds of mothers we got. Cal. All you. I mean, you know, got problems, but I'll take it. Guys. Regular guys. Okay, what we'll do is we're going to keep going over here because we are going to make a second row of these rooms eventually. But I think I'm going to wait until I get them to their max size. So I need to add 3 more rows over and 1 now, which makes everything down. And then I'll put in a hallway. So these two are going to have to come down really far. So let's actually do that now while we're sitting here. Let's move the room. Let's see. We're going to add one, then add another one for the second room. A hallway of, and then we'll add one for the next room. There. There. Such. Okay. Everybody's going to be happy. Trying to remember how I did this. Think, man, I'd have to load up one of my other saves. You know, maybe 9 wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like what I've got. Actually, it's just fall back for a second. Here again. Dude, stop that. Pause that. This. Take this away. Damn it, that's money I'm not getting back too. That bums me out. Okay, so here's the deal. We made the rooms wide, which is still good. Um, I think it's still okay. Um, Carpets being off-centered bugs me, but you know, I'll deal with it. Hang on, my puppies need treats. There you go, baby. Yes, sweetie. Okay, so but by opening it up a little bit, things do we? No, that doesn't fit. I can't remember what I did. Carpets. I do remember. I mean, at some point I had a longer room. Um, I don't know. It might have been 11 because that makes sense because there was a gap. I think I did have 10 people in the room, which means there've been like 3 desks, a gap, 2 desks, and another gap. And then I was able to put like coffee and stuff here and here and enough heaters. I don't know. This is going to work for now, though. I like this. I think it's still new to me for uh, trying it this way. I think we'll deal with it for now. I mean, it looks like their happiness is still okay. So let's go ahead then and continue expanding for now. Uh, right in your and we will these desks and the trash can back. And then and you guys are okay. Now heat gets you another one down. Maybe instead. All right, and we're gonna need another bathroom actually, because we got 32 employees. 6 more. Yeah, it's just that so many of them are gonna have to run pretty. Eventually, we're gonna need another bathroom, and normally I make another set down here. We'll see. In the meantime, okay, now that the rooms are kind of where they need, ready, I can copy this room, throw it over here, flip it around, same thing. We put bathrooms over here, or here, I don't know. But that's one of the things that we're going to do. Some of this money. How are we? Oh, we're doing very well. That's good. But yeah, I mean, we're at that point. We can spend some of this money and chew through that, but not have anything built up, because we're going to need a decent amount of money, as we are going to want to get production unlocked. And Julie, and I don't want to borrow money from the bank and research it now, because there's no point making games when you're still making B games. There's no point. You're not going to make money. It's just not worth it. Um, so about a year from now, we'll want this, because we'll be bumping up from here eventually. But yeah, so in the meantime, this is where we could be spending money to be either uh, getting more employees. And at this point in the game, more employees means we're just going to burn through making games really fast and polishing them longer, and they'll be high quality, 98% games. But yeah, the money spent on all the rooms, desks and stuff, and then doubling the versus, uh, you know, making some more training rooms, right? And dumping money into training employees. And so instead of getting more, just getting the ones you have top notch, which is kind of what I'm doing. I'll start going through, and like I've got a graphics guy going now. Next, I'll get, a sound guy, and then I'll get, a QA guy. And while that's all going, I'll have some research and office people kind of work together, and eventually I'll have, more support rooms built, you know. And yeah, so this will become like my support admin area. Production and stuff will come here, and then yeah, so we'll have another row of these rooms here, and there'll just be a big empty space here forever, until like in the 90s, when you get motion capture, and then all your programmers need their rooms, and those come down here, and those will be big rooms. They'll be everywhere. I don't ever use all of this, so that's why I'm trying to make like slightly larger room experiment. I'm kind of not understanding what the hell I was thinking here, but we're doing it, so let's keep going. Uh, How long has this been in? Yeah, it needs to go. And it is time. So we'll let it go through the rest of the week or yeah. Oh shit. I forgot all the fucking marketing. Son of a bitch. Uh 36 to 44. Yeah. 70. Oh, kind of want to just take him out for a second, but also don't want to stop his training. It's all right. More time development. It's all good. Do I want to pay the 500,000? And I don't think I do. So let's take here. All right, so we'll continue on this until uh, the end of this week. In fact, let's have a look here. Okay, graphics. It's kind of late to really do anything about it. But just in this last week, just that shit up and see what happens. All right, let's go ahead and let her go. Off. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Mino is texting me. What's up, Mino? Oh, they're back. No Lego buckets, tons of kits. He and his wife went out today, and there's a couple of toy shops in nearby town that sell Legos. I've not been over. I wanted to check them out. Supposedly, they had kind where you could go in and grab a bucket and just fill your bucket by Legos, but apparently that is not the case. All right, 92%. Not bad. Not bad. Let's do that. Let's get game report. Hey, story. That money. That money. Check 70, 79, very close. And let's go ahead and Elven Knights, yes. Okay, public demo. Excuse me. I'm not buying that. Just not. Okay, so here's the question. All right, arcade game. Like, I could make it work. They're weird shaped too. I just don't think I want to. I want to deal with it. I want to make an RPG, but I'm not getting another engine feature until uh 10th month. I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and make RPG. Oh, you don't need to make an RPG. Uh, oh yeah. Damn it. Um, is there any RPG? Will do. Sub some sync. Let's go with time travel and elves. I mean, it's going to be a tanker of a game, but it's all right. It's a contract game. It's going to get my experience topics. That's why I put that genre on there. Who cares? Racing, whatever, skill, role playing, do it. Get role playing some experience. Now, meantime, do we not want to get? I mean, I mean, eventually I'll just get. There's some other detectives are good. Got all that. Um, Casino, Casino's good. Bugs, it just kind of burned. Actually, it's not a bad idea to just go ahead and get some stars to some things that I want. Don't want to put out with like L. Right for but yeah, I mean the point being, let's continue subgenre. Didn't even read what that. Okay, Thank you much. Hey, burning some time. That month 10, it just says month 10. Primitive mono sound. Hopefully we started on. Actually, this carrots. Getting some more points in our racing genres. Also, our next Grand Theft Carriage maxed out, I think, on racing. Oh man, I wish I had some more for everybody else, but I think it's smart to sit and wait. I get that second engine thing in. I get the sound so that I can RPG engine 06 or what. Uh, right, and job market graphics. I'll take it. That puts 8. Now we're going to be 8 all the way down. That's good. And we're not paying anybody way. That's good. I'm very tempted to get another training room. That's an awful lot of money out. Um, all right, need to put speed up that money. Coming back for get that. Make the out of nine. I'll take it. Yeah. double thing. Let's see, are there any? Oh, Christ. A lot of money. uh, Vampire Werewolf. But that's not what we're. I mean, Knights and Magic, good one. Might or might not. Magic kind of something must have come down. Maybe one of my older Magic elves. If I'm going for probably less elf magic. Knights and Magic or Knights and Elf. Actually, elves. Yeah, this could be. Uh, I don't know. Role playing game. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no, yeah. As Aussie man would say. Uh, you know what? Tiago. The RPG. Couple two. Qatar. Oh yeah, we're hitting almost double now. That is all. Go. Pause. All right. Oh, so we'll be done here in a second. We'll get a sound person in there. But yeah, so we've got our role playing game going. Our also for and for lucky, we can drop it close though. Like right then, I'll have to decide that week. Or am I not? And if I sit on it, I'm going to sit on it. So, meantime, got a great. Like I was saying, year two usually is like a booming year because it's that we chomp down in the first year. And so really it's a lot of just sitting and just getting the right games and getting your hope, shaving down your overpaid people, getting them out, getting some training going, and just kind of saving. Don't buy a bunch of licenses. It's nice if you can afford a big license right away. Eh, they're B games, man. You're not selling a lot. Yeah, 137,000, almost 138, right? For my oldest game on the bill available. So that's why I'm also not dumping a lot of money. I am kind of surprised that we haven't seen. I am kind of surprised that we haven't seen a legendary developer. Excuse me. I do kind of want to spend the money on this one though. I mean, it's gonna be like our flagship game, if you will. Maybe we should advertise it. We should sit on it, develop it. I don't think I'll put the money into hype, but I mean, I'm sure we can make it a game, right? It's like this will put it. Hey, you graphics. And it's cost you. Yeah, that. So we're at uh number. I didn't check that usually. Yeah, it's either more breaks or pressure that I changed one of those. I forgot to change that this time, but like I'm doing all right. Uh, yeah. So I think let's see here. Let's have a look instead of really and really push putting the money advertising. I mean, can't use the game now running. So drop it with the new year. Meantime, At least we got an Grand Theft carriage. All right. I will, because they're going to get an extra 10%. Get kind of makes you. We're going to go. Now, while that's going, let's look. 30, 50. I think we'll just leave it as it is. Might even bump this up to 50 and get this all the game. I think best game is gameplay and then graphics, sound. I don't know what this. But one way to really get there, to get gameplay up, is to duplicate your room, right? Around, then have your bathroom over here, break room over. Yeah, you'll duplicate all, double up workers. I don't know if we really need that right now. Getting anything else? Gameplay feature. Not getting any for a while. Still following. So just wrap it up. We're not going to really spend much more money this. Okay. We got pretty lucky in the first year, really, with getting some researchers that were cheap right away, and then I found some more that were even cheaper and got rid of those. So good there. I could use probably a few office work cost less, but I mean they're also not. Just haven't seen any bottom price, and I like those. The office workers and don't do anything to generate, or designers, sound people do. But that's why I like to get them the cheapest possible. You know, but then also cross train, like the reason called cross train. Uh, Support folks, and eventually, as this grows, I'll have the marketing guys next to research guys, and I'll have 3 research guys who'll be trained up, and they'll be trained in both marketing and support, and then or search. And so they'll do my marketing stuff when I just move them next door. So here we are at the end. Okay, Gobble Maker taken off the market. All right, annual financial statement. Not bad, not bad. Also, need to remember that 1.21, whatever, is where our annual profit starts happen. We will see, because the next year what we're going to want to. I mean, it'd be great if we could get production research. It's $5 million, and it would take all year to pay that off, right? And for as large of as that is, right, I had to get basically almost those first few. I'll be able to pay some of it down, but man, the interest, and then turn around and pay the money to build the room, supply, or the oh that cost. I mean, that's why I always say my third year ends up showing as a negative profit because I can't overcome the cost of researching production going. Because the trick is to try to get it researched at the beginning of the year, the cost, right? Get it built, start producing your games by whatever halfway through the year, and then really start making the money. And by the end of the year, pay off the bank and be out of the hole, and end with a profit. It's very hard to do. Try, see. But for now, I am going to go ahead and save and take a break. I think it's dinner time, but I'll be back later and we'll get another episode. Take care.